Welcome to your 2024 personal energy number forecast. Most people at the beginning of the year, including myself, rush off to read the horoscope for the year. How is my Capricorn going to do in the 5th house? Or more commonly, if you're into Feng Shui and Chinese metaphysics, you're looking at your Bazi, your Chinese astrology. How is my pig in the day pillar going to interact with the dragon of 2024? Things like that. This is a little bit different. This is your personal energy number, also known as your Ming Gua or your KUA number. It's the same thing, just different terminology. When I, as a Feng Shui consultant, look at a home, I look for your personal energy number in the house, in your house's astrology chart, and I see how these environmental energies are all mixing together and affecting your personal energy number. Well, I can't look at your house right now, but I can tell you how the environmental energies, what opportunities are coming to you, what obstacles might be coming to you, and I can look at the forecast for your personal energy number for 2024. Note that your personal energy number is not the same as your life path number, so to make it super simple, I've linked a really handy guide in the description of this video. You simply look up your birthday, and next to you, the row with your birthday are 2 columns with your personal energy number. Make that note and find the video associated with your personal energy number. I'm also going to take us into how to calculate it because it's a super easy calculation as well, except for if your birthday is in January or February. Then it's different because Chinese New Year falls on a different day every year, and so it's best to just click that guide, especially if your birthday is in January or February. I'm going to take you through how to calculate it, or you can just jump ahead to the actual forecast. Take your birth year, let's take 1987 for example, and you add the total of those numbers. 1 plus 9, 8 plus 7, 10, 15. 1 and 0 reduces to 1, 15 reduces to 6, 1 plus 6 is 7. Now listen up. If you are a male, you subtract that final number, 7 from our example, from the number 11, only if you are a man. So 11 minus 7 equals 4. If you are female and your number reduced to 7, then you add 4. 7 plus 4 equals 11. 11 reduces to 2. So if you are a male, your personal energy number in this case was 4, and if you are female, your personal energy case in this number was 2. Again, this works for everybody past those February birthdays. If you're a January or February birthday, just go check out my cheat sheet. Second note, if you are female and your birth year reduces to 5, you are actually an 8. If you are a male and your number reduces to a 5, your number is actually a 2. Now that you have your personal energy number, personal energy number 9s, you are up today. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you a summary of the 3 key takeaways and my recommended action items so you really maximize 2024 and use the energy to your advantage. So stay tuned throughout. My name's Jeanette Zizikowski, your go-to Feng Shui consultant. Daily, I work with the motivated, the successful, and the inspired to use Feng Shui in their homes to manifest more. I want to give this disclaimer. I'm looking at my notes here. I have my laptop right here. And, props to all the people who can it seems like they're just saying their feelings and their inspirations and their downloads freely. I think a lot of people have teleprompters. I do not. So I'm going to be looking down at my notes because I prep for this video to make sure I download and I'm a clear channel to receive everything that I'm supposed to share with you. That download does not come so clearly when I have the pressure of filming right on screen. So I'm going to be looking down at my notes. Let's get into it. Personal energy number 9. 9 in 2024 is visiting the Southwest, which is an Earth palace. 9 personal energy numbers can expect to be putting themselves to work this year. If you have a fulfilling career and you've been putting in the time, you will see an increase in recognition, career, and wealth luck. People will recognize you for your new creative and out-of-the-box ideas. With this new recognition will come work and effort though. It's a year of output and doing for you. If you're not in a fulfilling career, then you may feel the itch to be recognized and seen for your efforts more than usual. Don't hesitate to start the side gig or start the new hobby or side project. It's a year to be bold for you as we are all stepping into period 9. So it's your period these next 20 years. And your energy, that 9, is even more favorable. It's even more front and center. There's even more opportunities that are similar to your energy or support your energy. And so your energy is becoming more of a dominant one. I'm seeing something with real estate and something with homes coming to your energy. Or I should say, I'm not seeing it as in a psychic way, but your energy is mixing with the earth, real estate, brick and mortar, homes energy. This could be, brick and mortar businesses, houses, real estate, like I said, investing, maybe flipping houses, something like that is going to be on the mind this year. And I talk somewhat vaguely because this is for all personal energy number 9s. There's only 8 numbers because there's no 5. And so if you'd like to get even more specific, I do offer Bazi readings and Feng Shui consultations, and I can get you a much more personalized. But what I can say right now is that there's definitely this home, grounded earth energy mixing with your energy. It's certainly a time to assess your options. If you've been considering investing in property or maybe buying your first house, this energy is around you. You're with other fire energy though, and so I want you to be careful of moving too hastily, too quickly, too fast, because there might be miscommunications. Not only miscommunications by overlooking something, but also miscommunications because of not really sitting and listening, and it's a lot of talking, and so it can become these heated conversations. Be sure to be very diligent when assessing these new properties or any new projects that you start this year, or any new relationships that you start this year. This strong desire to feel seen and recognized and appreciated in relationships as well will also be heightened. So not only do you want to be seen and recognized and appreciated in career more so this year, you might feel that pull. And if you feel that pull, then do something about it. If you feel that pull, find a way to get that, right? Don't just sit back and think, oh, I want this, but it's not meant for me. Go after it. But you're also going to feel that strong desire to be seen and recognized in your relationships as well, like your personal ones. You're overplaying small and dimming your light. You're ready to live your life to the fullest. If you're with someone currently, be sure to nurture the relationship this year. You may be moving so fast that you forget the little things. Again, there's so much fire energy, which means fast. To receive desire and recognition, we also have to be and give desire and recognition. It may be easy to get a little bit on your high horse this year, or a little bit full of yourself this year, a little bit, it's all about me this year, I'm in the spotlight. And that's not appealing to any partner. I don't even need to know what gender you are. I don't need to know who you are. I think it's a universal knowing that nobody likes when their partner is super full of themselves and obsessed with themselves, and like leaving you in the lurch in the back and not giving that desire, recognition, and love back. Everyone, I think, likes this equal camaraderie and partnership. So getting too full of yourself, that's not appealing to a partner who may feel like they're getting left behind. Introduce some grounding exercises to pivot to health a little bit this year. Introduce some grounding exercises into your routine to make sure that you don't move too fast so that you don't burn out. With all of this fire, it's very easy to burn out and to kind of self-destruct because you are fire. And you don't want to move so fast that everything bursts into flames. So introduce some grounding exercises, whether that's taekwondo or meditation or anything, to just recalibrate you, recenter you back to the present so that you are watching things unfold. You're still kind of have your hand on the pulse, you know what's going on, and it's not all just combusting and happening, and you haven't like checked in with different projects in a while, you haven't checked in with people in a while, and you maybe don't even know that certain things have cracks in them. Be present through some kind of journaling, some kind of grounding, some type of listening to sound bath meditation, sound bowl, sound bath meditations to bring yourself back. If you're single and looking, this is likely a year that you come off very flirtatious, which is fun. If you're just dating to date, embrace it and get to know people and be very clear and direct with your intentions. If you're ready to get into a committed relationship, be even more clear and direct with your romances. But especially for women interested in men or women interested in masculine energy, the ability to meet somebody is very strong this year, but you have to be very clear. Again, this is kind of what I mean by there's so much fire and there's so much burning and there's so much activity and it's moving so fast that you don't want to get so caught up in it that you didn't like pulse check. What is the phrase I'm looking for? Like, just check, have some like stop posts along the way of like, hey, are we good? Are we on the same page? You don't want to get too sucked into the lust and then months go by and you're like, hold on, we are not on the same page. So be very clear and vocal about your intentions. And for those of you looking for something very like more serious, you're ready to settle down, The energy is very quick, so be upfront and clear from the beginning so that you can rein in what you want and make sure that it's going in that direction. Some other areas in your life to pay attention to are your moms, which is kind of funny to say, but this is so broad, like I said. So this could look very different for everybody depending on your relationship with your mother. I know some people, they don't talk to them anymore, they've cut them off. Some people, it's like they talk every single day, but mother energy is heightened for this year for you, specifically personal energy number 9s. So lean into that. You don't necessarily need to reconnect with her if you don't want to, if you don't want her back in your life. Just know that she might be on your mind, or it could be not even about your mom. It could be like, who am I as a mother? If you're a woman, who do I want to be as a mother? How am I showing up as a mother? What's going on with my mother? Or what mother things, maybe you guys are good, but what are some things from my past and my mother that I need to heal within me? It's a broad scope, but the mother will likely be more on the mind. So 3 takeaways. Career. This is not the year to sit back and wait. So much fire energy is happening. The energy is pushing you to produce. And if you don't take action, if you don't take the action, it will be this fire inside that combusts, that maybe turns into anxiousness because you're not using it. So you must take action towards the things that you want. It's not a year to sit back and wait for you. You want to help. Activity is what helps burn this fire. Output and doing is what helps burn all of this fire. And you'll have the energy for it because there will be a lot fueling you. Second takeaway is health. Because there's so much fire and go, go, go growth output energy, it's important to prioritize grounding and exercise. Grounding exercises, like I said, meditation, listening to sound baths, just right here on YouTube. You're already on the platform, so go listen to like root chakra meditations, or maybe you're going to be so in your fire, so in you, that you might want to open that crown chakra, listen to some crown chakra meditations and say, okay, let in the divine, let in the inspiration, because I'm so much in the doing. I need to be more of the being. And then lastly, relationships. If you're in one, lean into the fun, flirtatious energy that is coming. You can really spice up your relationship this year. Try new things, get spicy. That's exciting. If you're looking for a serious one, be clear with your intentions before you get caught up in the lust. Like I said, so that months later, you aren't like looking back and thinking, what just happened? How did we get here? How have I all of a sudden been like dating you and had this lusty thing and I don't even really know anything about you. It's just been a lot of chemistry. So check in, be clear about what you want with your relationships. Now that you know how the 2024 energy is coming in and interacting with your personal internal energy, it's time to go feng shui your space for 2024 and use the energy in your space to your advantage. I have a video for you.